are so excited. Yes. We're going to get this party started. I'm so happy. Woo! All right, VIPs. Way to go. I love Mama Trixie. Here it is. Way to go. All right. The time has come. Let's do this. We got tons of information to cover. I want to be a good steward of your time. Get this party started. Yes, yes, yes. All right, we're going to go to Facebook, and get all of our VIPs on. Woo-wee! If you're just tuning in, welcome to the Time Management Masterclass. Post where you live, post your goals for November, and post some of your biggest, hardest problems with time management and being productive and getting things done, okay? Woo! There it is. I am so excited. Hello, 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 everybody coming on. Everybody coming on. We're just going to switch this. Hey, everybody, I'm Jennifer Nicole Lee. I will see who's on in about 1 minute. I'm just getting the link out to the messenger. Gonna switch account. Welcome to my Time Management Masterclass. I'm Jennifer Nicole Lee. I'm grateful to be your coach. We're gonna get this party started. Woo! So right now, as you guys are coming on, I want to just say congratulations on all your success. We're going to continue the magic and miracles. You're here for a reason, not only just to get in shape, but to get control over your life, okay? That's what it's all about. And I am excited to see each and every one of you. All right, here we go. Woo! Hello, Jennifer, Lucy, Jody, Jennifer Newcomb, I love you. All right, guys, as we kind of pile on, post where you live, post your goals for November, also post some of your biggest time management problems. I'm here to solve those for you. You know, a lot of people ask me, how do you get so much done and able to do it and still be focused and grateful and not frazzled and nerves all shot? And I'm going to give you my top secrets and great news. Yay! The content that I'm going over is actually in the book, the new book. First of all, thank you for everyone that ordered it. Second of all, can't wait for you to get it and really just dive in. It's going to help you in so many areas. But what we're covering today is in the book in November. So you can go back and revisit along with this video and really get a bang for your buck, okay? We have tons of giveaways. Ring the bell. Dr. Jan will be giving away 2 pairs of high top recreations. And beyond excited about that. And also be giving away my VIP bundle. And we have 2 winners that Lula V will be gifting some of her great products. So abundance is flowing. Congratulations to everyone doing Mama Trixie's fitness snacks. Let's see who's coming on. Hello, Nina. Great idea with the fitness snacks. Give it up for Nina for looking 10 steps ahead and thinking that would be a great team building exercise to include Mama Trixie. I could not agree more. Janine, oh my God, mad respect to you. I know you use time management very well for running your empire there at Body by Brazil. Christine, You never let a dull moment get by. And I'm so happy. We're not going to get overwhelmed. We're going to be overjoyed. The power of words. And we're not going to get paralysis by overanalysis. Okay, busy is good. First of all, let's not think of busy being bad. Busy is a blessing. Okay, if your phones are ringing, you have text messages, and you're in high demand, that is good. In the world that I come from, that is good. So enjoy that, okay? Don't shun it away. You got to learn how to wrangle it all in, and I'm going to share that with you, okay? So first and foremost, congratulations on making the wise decision to be here. If you can take the link and share it in the Facebook group, please do so. And I'm going to make sure I just send it to a couple of our other VIPs that I know that like for me to send it to them. So as you guys pile on, please, where do you live, what your goals are for November, and some of your time management crunch problems that you have to get answered, okay? And beyond excited. Welcome our newest members. We have Donna, who is our sponsored angel. We're so thrilled to have you here. Thank you to Mama Trixie for suggesting her, referring her, and thank you to our angel sponsor for that amazing sponsorship. Miracles are here. Welcome, Callan, our other new member. So happy to have you as well. And oh my God, miracles everywhere. Yamili, you're killing it. Congratulations on passing your nurse exam. We love you for that. And it's just abundance and miracles are overflowing right now. I'm going to jump right in as I continue to text and get people here, all of our VIPs. I want to start with just a statement of gratitude. It is beyond just bewilderment, the success that we're having. So let's just have a little pepper rally and say, thank you, thank you, thank you for all of our goals being crushed. I read each and every one of your progress reports. I am astounded at how amazing you are. You're breaking through your own limitations. You are pushing yourself forward. Hello, Kathy, Dr. Rita. Yes, you know what? You can do it all and you can have it all. So with our attitude of gratitude out of the way, we're going to keep on raising our vibrations and making our lives work for us. First of all, I want to talk about something so easy that each and every one of us can do. Feng Shui. What is that? It's a fancy word of putting things in place where they're easy to grab, things are not in your way, and you can flow throughout your day. Hello, you guys have been doing that with putting your clothes out the night before, getting your detox water ready the night before, setting yourself up for success. That is a huge time management hack. So ask yourself this question: how can I continue to do that Feng Shui tip in all areas of my life? I will do a whole walkthrough of my day the night before, from my car, make sure I have things in my car if I need to drive somewhere, going over my lists. And that really helps me get that little winning edge, because success is made in inches, inch at a time, inch at a time, inch at a time. And inches are everywhere throughout your day. Okay, am I opening up your mind already? Come on, VIP queens. You can have it all and do it all. The reason why time management is important is because you can do more in your day. I think it's blasphemy not to use your time wisely. There's people out there that are energy vampires and very negative and say, you're way too busy. Don't you think you're doing too much? You're going to stress yourself out. And I want to say, look, God has given me the opportunity to achieve more and do more and help my loved ones, okay? And from me getting up and putting a fire underneath my tushy and getting really effective and efficient and succinct and doing more in less time, I'm able to bless my mother. I'm able to bless my dad. I'm able to help my sisters, give them gifts to their children. I'm able to do more. I want my cup to overrunneth. Can I get an amen? So anyone out there that is an energy vampire in your life, sucking the energy out of your life, make sure you're around other like-minded people, because tell me yes or no if you agree with this. The people that you surround yourself with, if they're pumping you up like your coach and saying, yes, you can, get your distraction list out and cross off all the distractions, get your to-do list and your priority list together, you're going to have more energy. Or if you're around people that are like this, oh, there she is going again with new goals. Oh, there she is trying to accomplish another thing. Oh, there she is. Watch her fall. Who does she think she is? She thinks she's so important. Get rid of the stinky fish that are so negative, okay? I want you to know that energy can come from different sources, from just the calories you eat or the workouts you do. It's in people, it's in ideas, it's in your day flow, it's in your goal setting. All right. So think about energy that way. This isn't even really time management, this is more energy management. Okay. So I'm excited to share that kind of perspective with you. Does anyone know what Parkinson's law is? This is a huge tip to my own personal productivity. I was able to get the JNO VIP World Conference all set up, which I'm going to continue to do. Write the book, which I was able to, thank you God, able to do. Get my real estate license, which I was able to do. And do so much, even though, by the way, I failed the pre-licensure test 4 times and then I failed the main test 5 times. I never gave up. I made that time in my schedule. So no matter what your goals are, you can do it. You will find the time. And that's just saying no to TV, no to that toxic friend, and everything that's on your distraction list, saying no to it. Okay. And I don't have like J-Lo's team, like 30 people are running around. I'm running a one-woman show. So I'm here to tell you, I'm not preaching from the pulpit. I'm here to tell you, yes, you can. Okay. So let's do this. Come on, Laura, Janine. Yes, energy management. Let's kill the BS. Yes, Kathy. No sticky fish in our lives. I love it. I am jolted. Yeah, distraction list is a huge way to really make sure you get your head in the game. So now, Parkinson law is this. If you give yourself an hour to do your hair and makeup, you will go about an hour and now even more. Okay. And if you give yourself 30 minutes to do your hair and makeup, and yes, you can, because I do it. I've learned, set myself up for success. I have everything in a sentence, primer, foundation, this, and I just go on the list, and you can then do it in 30 minutes. So right now, when you're making your priority list, not even a to-do list, because let's not confuse being busy with being productive. How many of you guys out there felt like you were running all day like a chicken with your head cut off? And at the end of the day, you were so exhausted and you looked back and said, I got nothing done. I'm going to help you squash that once and for all. Okay, so now moving on. I want you guys to know that Parkinson's law is this, that if you allot an hour to do something, it'll take you an hour. So let's use that to our advantage, right? Say you've got to do your food haul or your grocery shopping. This is fun. Instead of saying, oh, it's going to take me an hour, put it in your calendar where you're going to say, I'm going to do it in 30 minutes. I'll be in and out and done. How can you do that? Pick a less busy time of the day to go. If you're not having to fight over parking and be in the long lines, maybe a Sunday morning where it's quiet and you can go, or maybe, just Sunday morning is a great time, no one's there, or maybe do an Instacart, that'll save time too. So think about that. Anything that you know you can really chunk down that time and save that inch, because remember, winning championships are won in inches at a time. At the end of the day, you're going to look at so much time that you saved, right? So don't be busy, be productive. Get rid of the energy vampires. And we're going to talk about blocking. Has anyone here done blocking before? Blocking is a great, great, great tool where you can take a calendar, okay, and you can do a week at a time, and you're going to block every minute, okay? And you're going to make it work for you. So for instance, say it's Sunday night, okay? You're going to get your calendar out, or Sunday afternoon, and you're going to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, that full entire week of what you need to do, okay? Kathy, I love it. Yes, Nina, busy does not mean productive. Yes. So you're going to take each day and you're going to make sure that you know what you're doing from 5 to 5:30 when you wake up, 5:30 to 6 when you wake up, 6 to 6:30 when you wake up, 6:30 to 6:45 when you wake up, 6:45 to 7. So I already know what I'm doing. Waking up, getting my sons ready, getting my husband up. I'm getting my jolt. I prepare the jolts the night before, so I just go on, turn on my camera. By 7 o'clock, no later than 7:15, that jolt needs to be done. I'm uploading it to YouTube. I'm sharing it to the chat box. And I know step by step, 8 o'clock, that workout starts. 9:05, I need to be done. I need to have my green smoothie between 9:05 and 9:15. I'm in the shower no later than 9:30. Okay, you get where I'm flowing here? 9:30 to 10:15, 10:30. If it's a hair and makeup day, I will do my hair and makeup and be done by 10:30. Understand that. I don't do hair and makeup every day because I'll do like off production days, and I only do hair and makeup on certain days because that does take me about 45 minutes to do that. Okay, so think about that as well in your day. When you know that you're going to be like going somewhere, going to be seeing or making production videos in support of your in your causes or your philanthropy or your projects or productions or whatever you need to market. Think about that as well. By 10:30, I'm done. 10:30, answering emails, getting back to people, and around 2:30, I'll take a little mental break, and it's work, work, work. But I don't forget to take a break and eat lunch. That's another energy management tip. Okay. How many of you guys out there have done so much and you didn't break to have lunch? And you were like, I don't have time to eat lunch. I don't have time to take a break. And you actually backfired. You exhausted yourself. You got drained of your energy. You started fizzling out. Okay, so you have to have that slow burning carb or something to keep your energy fueled. By the way, I don't drink coffee. I'm going to be honest with you. I have tea and I don't do any energy stimulants. I'll maybe have a little Dark Dog organic in the morning, like half a cup, half of the glass. And that's really me. It's like lemon water, and it's also doing deep breath exercises. And how many of you guys out there love Mr. Jumpy? Give me a amen, Mr. Jumpy, right? Okay, Mr. Jumpy is like a cup of coffee to your entire nervous system, but it jolts you in a positive way. If you feel a little bit of a slump, get on your Mr. Jumpy for a minute. Do some deep inhalations, do some jumping jacks, do some burpees. Yes, I want you, Dr. Rita, to go in your office there at your eye center clinic and do some burpees in the back office. And it'll give you a jolt and you will feel energized and you'll have this second wind that comes in, all right? Or do an inversion. Isn't that fun? So think about it that way. You don't need stimulants. It's already inside you, using your body, right? Also, the power of sleep. Absolutely no late nighters. I want to be honest with you. I have clients all over the world and I go to bed early. Phone is off by 10:30, off completely. And because I know what happens and I want to be a good coach to each and every one of you. You're like, oh, I need to get all this done. Pretty soon it's 2-3 o'clock in the morning. You're so exhausted in the morning, can't even rub the sleep out of your eyes, and you're not gonna have a productive day because you're exhausted. You got to get on a good biorhythm. Early to bed, early to rise makes a woman healthy, wealthy, and wise. It's an old adage. It's also going to help you be more productive during the day and also have an upbeat attitude while you're doing it. That's what I want out of each and every one of you. How many of you guys had a big to-do list and you looked at it and you're like, oh, I don't want to do this. And you went throughout the whole day with your resting, you know what face, and you were miserable. When you got to bed, you're like, I don't like myself. I don't feel good about myself. I should have been nice to that person. I was irritable. I didn't smile to them. Let's flip that. Let's have all of our priorities in order, and at the same time, have an attitude of gratitude while we are running an effective day. And if you got to run the day or it's going to run you. You got to be, here comes my coaching mode again, like a football player. You got to be on the offensive. You got to show up first, have your intentions in order. So there comes the power of visualization. Visualize the night before how you're going to run your day. So say it's Sunday night. Visualize your Monday morning. I see myself getting up at 5 o'clock, 5:30. I'm happy. I'll be in the shower by 5:45. I'll be dressed by 6:15, and link joy to that and play by play. You are your own coach. See, other coaches build faster quitters. I'm building faster winners. Okay, so visualize your entire day and your intentions until you lay your head on your pillow on that Monday night. Do that every night. It'll take about 2 minutes and it will supercharge your day. Okay. Yes. Thank you so much, Shalita. Yes, Vanessa. Hello there. We got Yami here. Dr. Jan. That's it. Okay, so now moving on. That's blocking and that's visualizing. We had some questions come in, and right now we have 2 beautiful VIP queens that sent in some questions, and I'm going to take the time to actually answer them. And so we have Jennifer Dutton, love your Friday questions. What is time management? List of things that help you not to procrastinate. That's a great question. I'm going to be covering all of that in today's entire masterclass. And what is an oracle? An oracle is your communication vehicle. It is your mouth, your voice, the words you say. It is you using your voice to help heal people. It is almost like speaking prophecy. I have spoken so many things into existence, which has helped also with time management. Sometimes we're worried about how things are going to get done. You don't need to worry about that. That is not your concern. It's you need to set that intention, and you need to say, God, divine energy, divine light, guide me. Put the right things in order so I may achieve this, right? And that's a huge winning feather to put in your cap of time management. If you want to achieve something, you will find a way. Speak it into existence. Great question there, Jennifer. That's your oracle. We have another wonderful VIP that says, how far in advance do you plan your outfits? This is a great time management hack. I'll tell you what I do. Do you prepare them 5 days in advance or just a couple days? I kind of found a winning formula to getting dressed, and maybe you can take a page out of this playbook. I love to wear just like a solid undershirt, whether it's a black tank top fitted or a white tank top fitted or a beige tank top fitted with some black pants. And then I can interchange the belt. I can interchange the jacket. I can interchange the necklace. So it's like completely different looks that I can create on the fly, and I don't have to think too much. And I'm comfortable in it. I can move, and I can move fast without bending over and exposing myself, or my skirt rides up, and it's just comfortable for me. So maybe you can have a collection of jackets and of, I call like these little like a shell shirt and like a belt, or not into belts, that's cool, and pants. So like basic things that blend and match. So not a lot of, I love prints, don't get me wrong, but whatever works for you, have those things you can put on and go. So right now, if I change the jacket and change the necklace, I'd have a different look, but I'd still be wearing the same canvas of an outfit. That's a great management tip, because look at Steve Jobs and Mr. Facebook himself. They always wear the same thing. It kind of helps Einstein as well. It helps with management and less thinking of what to do and getting out the door or getting to your work on time, right? So great question. I don't plan them days in advance. Sometimes I do if it's a special occasion, but it pretty much is like the night before. All right, good question. Do you even plan your makeup with the outfit, your hairstyle? Okay, or do you freestyle? You know what? I freestyle. And because I know the pain, ladies, when you're being delayed like 30 minutes because you can't figure it out, see what works for you and also what makes you feel comfortable, because I think we're all beautiful. Just make sure you get on a good program. Like with my makeup, for me, I have it out in a sentence, left to right, primer, foundation, concealer, powder, boom, all the way to the end with how I finish. The same thing with you. You can just set yourself up for success and keep it in order. So you're not like digging through, what am I going to put on? And that time eats away, right? From your other productive day. Great question. Okay. How often do you use a timer for keeping structure in your day? I keep a timer all the time, honey. Woo, it's my best friend. I use my 30-second timer even during the day. Laugh if you want. I get it done, and it helps me because I have ADD, whatever you want to call it, where I have 10 brains going at once, and sometimes I get sidetracked. So this helps me stay focused. And I also love the 5-minute timer. Going back to Parkinson's law, if you give yourself 5 minutes to do something, you will get it done. And maybe you won't complete it all the way, but I tell myself, good enough is good enough. I clean the kitchen, at least I organized it in 5 minutes. I put the dishes in the wash, I cleaned out the sink, cleaned up the countertops, 5 minutes, I'm good. It looks together. And believe you me, ladies, I know we could spend a whole hour cleaning our kitchen. How many of you guys started doing your hair and a whole hour went by just curling your hair? I know, I've been in that time zone warp, right? Where time just goes so fast and you're like, I could straighten my hair forever. It's kind of fun, and I'm like, okay, good enough. I have 5 minutes straightening my hair. I got to go. I don't have time to be here all day. Great question. And I'm still a fan of the Gym Boss timer. Great question. Another one. Do you use any fancy apps or good old fashioned pen and paper for time management? Out there, VIPs in VIP land, I want you to use what works for you. I prefer to have things printed out. I can write in them. Writing for me helps me remember. It's like a tactical memory built in for me. If I have it in an app, sometimes I don't see it because I don't go into it. I love my notifications from the chat box and the Facebook group. So that's what I have for notifications that way. But I always have this where I can see it out of sight, out of mind, in sight, in mind. So I really enjoy just writing it. I also love big jumbo calendars that I can make the weeks in advance and then erase them after the week and move it up. So right now on the opposite wall of me, I have November, December, January, and already February. I have the next 4 months on my cork board and the big calendars. That helps me stay focused and planning things in advance. Like right now, we have December 18th. We got Kat and Kelly doing a masterclass. On the 11th, we got Laura Montgomery and Laura Castillo doing a masterclass. I can see it, so I'm focused, right? Then on the 4th, we got Jen Riz and Yelly. Okay, and the 27th, that is Black Friday. On the 20th, we've got wonderful Melissa Tyndall and Mama Trixie. And on the 13th, we have Vanessa and her beautiful daughter, Giselle, Angelina. So we're really excited to have that. But see, right now I'm so focused without having to keep all that here because it's written down in front of me. So use that tip to help you insight in mind, okay? So right now, make an energy list. Go to bed at the same time, wake up at the same time, right? Make sure you're getting good quality sleep. Get rid of the distractions. Make a distraction list and everything that's distracting you, get rid of it, right? Also, energy management. Have good people around you that are going to put a pep in your step. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I like to have background music wherever I'm going because it's like, woo, it feels good, you know? And it's like a little bit of a fast pace. So you have this nice beat to push yourself through. It's like my musical, it's like a cup of coffee for my ears, which flows into my body. You know, music is a great motivational tool. And music, I don't know about you, when you have to clean the house, and you're like, oh, clean the house. House cleaning music, you put on the music, you're dancing as you clean the house. You do it quicker and you do it with joy. So there's another time management hack that maybe is a little bit outside the box. I put a little bit of music on in the background that's got a fast beat to it. And it kind of pushes me. It's almost like someone pushing me behind and up and to get up and go and have an upbeat attitude. So find music that you like. And if you can play it in the background, great. If you put on your little earbuds at work, great. It's going to give you more of that get up and go like a cup of coffee. All right. We've learned so much right now. Let me take a breath of air. All right, Pele, distraction list. Good. Yes. Music makes everything better. Hello. Yeah, absolutely. All right, we're going to continue now. So time is money. And if you're running a one-woman show like your coach is, you know, I pride myself not having to have a lot of staff so I can keep things lean. I don't have a huge payroll where I have to charge you triple. I don't believe in that. I like to keep it simple. KISS, keep it simple, sister. All right. So time is money. You know, we've heard that old adage for years. We have to grab every second. And I'm going to give you an epiphany. I did not know the power of time until I became a mother. All right. And I'll tell you why. Because I kind of like only had me to take care of, and I would just let the day blend and just do nothing really and float around, and I had no structure. And I associated having structure with like boring, stress, true fact. And then when I became a mother, I was like, I got to really get my shift together. I can't just flow around the day. It's not about me anymore. It's about these two precious spirits that God gave to me, to entrusted with me to take care of. I got to make sure every second counts, and I got my eye on the ball, and I don't take my eye off the ball. So I made every second count, and I made sure my sons were up for success. Long story short, I really then started scheduling my day. and I flipped it. I started associating having discipline with success. Now, discipline sounds like, oh, discipline, homework, stress. I'm exhausted. Thinking, no, on the contrary, it gives you more freedom when you live a disciplined life. Here's a time management jolt. You can have all the gadgets, gizmos, calendars, to-do lists in the world. But if you're not disciplined, none of that's going to help. You're going to actually just have more chaos, because if you're just like, a pardon my French, a hot mess, and you don't have that kind of like sternness on yourself, you're not going to use all of these tools. So let's start with discipline, self-discipline, knowing that it's good to go to bed early. It's good to wake up early. It's good to eat lean, clean, and green, because that's going to give you more energy. It's good to get on that Mr. Jumpy maybe every 3 hours when you're feeling a little slump, and gives you that fresh oxygen to your brain, right? It's good to get rid of that toxic person that you just need to be a little more disciplined and kind of say no, because it is November, draw the line in the sand, because that will drain you. It'll eat away at your energy, right? So, as I always say on Happy Sunday Fun Days email that I send to everybody, make sure you circle on your weekly calendar, or go ahead and decide today what days you're going to work out on, because you all have the time. People that say, I don't have the time, it's they've already made a decision that they don't have the time. So here's another VIP tip. Hope you guys are jotting this down. This is so good. So on that Sunday, make sure you circle the days of the week, or X them out, or write them somewhere, whatever works for you. Put them in your app, whatever, and be like, okay, I'm working out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, or Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, or whatever the days are, because the queen doesn't just let haphazard things happen in her life. She knows exactly what she's doing, or she's going to be being the one getting done. You are in control of your crown. So when you know when you're working out, it's like putting that crown on your head and saying, that is my me time. That is my time to have more energy. Here's an amazing paradigm. How many of you guys out there will agree with this point, that on the days you work out on, you actually get more done? Isn't that wild? And the days you don't work out, maybe you don't get as much done. Why is that phenomenon? Because it is a transfer. Yes, Pile, Lula V, Christine, Alicia, Kathy, Chalita. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. When you work out, there's something metaphysical that happens. It's like mysterious. You actually get more time. You spend 4% of your day on working out, and it transforms the energy of the 96% of your day. You have more get up and go. You have more mental clarity. You have more acuity. You have more, yes, I can do it attitude. And I want to give a big shout out to Kathy, because she started working out in the morning. Big shift. Good for you. Look, work out anytime you can. I'm happy. I'll take it. But something happens when you get it done, and then you have the rest of your day. And it's amazing. So time is money. So may I motivate you to measure your activities down to the microsecond, to the nanosecond. Why? Because when you go to bed at night and you look back at your day, you're going to be like, I slayed that day. Yes, with sound effects and all. I slayed that day. I took the day that God gave me, that some people don't even have today. Some people are fighting for today. Some people might not have tomorrow. And thank you, God, that I took today. I'm getting chills. And I made every second count. I got my food haul. I took a picture of my food. I posted a positive comment into the group. I told my VIPs that I love them. I got my workout in. I worked on my goals and my agenda. I told my family that I love them. And even though I'm doing so much, I have a smile on my face. My sons look at me and say, wow, she's so productive, but she has an upbeat attitude. She's not miserable. Yes. And listen, I love my mother. She did the best she could, but I saw her always frazzled and not getting anything done, riddled by her emotions, riddled by stress. And I'm so grateful now that I can give her things that I learned the hard way, and that we can help each other. That's the power of this time management. It's being productive, effective, and efficient. Moving on to the next point now. So right now, 5 minutes is 5 minutes. You can get a lot done in 5 minutes. I challenge you on the 5-minute challenge. Take your cell phone. We all got one. Put 5-minute timer on, okay? And make sure that we get what we need to get done in 5 minutes. And if you go over a couple minutes, that's okay. Set the timer again for another 5 minutes. You got it done in 10 minutes, when before it would have taken you maybe half an hour to do it, right? So what made me change from being ineffective to effective? I got sick and tired of being sick and tired and letting the day run me and me not running the day. So I started to feel less stressed, more productive, to get things done more effectively. And you're able to do the things that you want, and you can relate more positively to others. I always loved people that were hyper productive and the top producers. You know, there's top producers in fitness and wellness. There's top producers in the doctor arena. There's top producers in every genre. And those top producers have these skills in order, okay? So you need to set stern and firm deadlines, okay? This is a big one, write it down. I put in your name, whatever your name is, will get fill in the blank, whatever this goal that you've been trying to work on, done by, and have a good 3-4 months calendar out, and you will set that firm and stern deadline. That's how I'm able to do these master classes. That's how I'm able to book the panels of the VIP panels. That's how I'm able to get these books pumped out. Okay. It doesn't take someone smart. I did not make good grades in school. I was always inquisitive. I love to learn. I'm not a good test taker. And I didn't have the best public schools to go to. Long story short. So being smart has nothing to do with being effective and efficient in getting things done. Okay, so just squash that. And you're a genius. And your time is about to be quadrupled. Your return on investment of your time is about to be quadrupled. Who's excited about that? So who's ready to set some stern and firm deadlines with themselves? Say I want to see it. I want to see it. Okay. Now, priorities. Think about your life as a bullseye. What is at the center for you? Your wellness, your faith, your family, right? That needs to be taken care of first, your wellness program. What radiates outside that? Whatever it is, maybe your work or your passions, your philanthropy, whatever it is. And then the second one, associations, not so important people, activities, things that really don't matter. So think about that as not time as linear, but more of a core concept, and always be throwing your dart of energy at the center. Own that center of your target. So for me, I built my whole entire life. I know how important fitness is for me. Working out is my Prozac. Working out is my happy pill, whatever you want to call it. Like, I feel so transformed after a workout. It's the most beautiful thing that I experienced. And it has set me free in so many other areas of my life. And I know that I'm touching a heartstring out there, that your fitness, when you work out, you go in worried and maybe I'm not feeling so good, and then you walk through this transformation, you come out with a cape on. You feel like you can slay anything. I'm getting chills saying this. You feel like all those problems and people I was worrying about before, they don't even bother me now. I feel so empowered. I feel so jolted. I feel so excited. That's the miracle of this transformation. All right. So that's why I made sure that I made it a point to put fitness as a building block into my life. And I built everything else around that. So that's a good point maybe for you to look at your calendar as well. So here comes the fun part. All right. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to flip it. We all heard about the good old to-do list. I don't want you to have a to-do list that's just going to keep you busy. I need you to have a to-do list of priorities. So go back to the core of the bullseye and make sure those are your priorities. Then make a distraction list. Okay. I know myself in the past, I would get sucked into scrolling on social media or watching, Dancing with the Stars. I love that show. That's probably the only TV show I watch, confession. And I would see myself kind of like wasting time on that. So I said, tighten up, JNL. I don't have time for this. So I kind of really chunked down on that. The social media that I do is just for promotion and reaching out to my VIPs and the faith book. Took out all the unnecessary fluff. TV is absolutely none. And right now I know there's a lot of things going on. And I've decided to stay away from that because I know it will drain me and things will, it'll all like settle down and everything will figure out. That's a whole nother conversation. So for me, I don't watch TV, and that's another great time management. Okay. For energy, for outlook, for feeling positive and focus as well. All right. So right now, make it your distraction list. Maybe it's a family member that calls you all the time and you've not set stern and firm deadlines with them, that every time they call you, you feel like I should pick up. I've trained them that every time they call me, I pick up. Every time they text me, I text them back, right? You don't have to do that. Save your time and energy. Maybe reassess that situation. The only people I respond back to are those that have hired me to be their coach, you. And I will be on the offensive. I will make sure that I follow up with you, because that's another time management. Follow up takes 10 seconds and it means a lot to someone. All right. So prioritize everything. Like I said before, plan out each day in advance, be disciplined, and determine your productive times. This is our next big umbrella here. Okay. Hello, Shelby. Hello, Pile, Christine. Oh, I know, Christine, me too. And it's not that I'm going to be rude, but I have to really kind of like pump the brakes on taking their call every time, because I will get on the phone and it will take them 5 minutes to get their points down. I've learned from being on live TV, HSN, filming infomercials, that every second counts. I used to do a lot of infomercial work with this one production company, and they would said their tagline was every second counts. You got to grab someone's attention and you got to get to the point, or they're on to the next scrolling with the remote control, or you've lost their interest. You got to grab their attention and make sure that you are to the point. Sometimes I will get a message from someone and it'll go on and on and on. And I'm like, what? I never heard a message. I never listened to someone say so much, but actually say so little. So here's another time management. Get to the point. It's not that you're being rude, but you're being succinct and effective and efficient. And remember, you're winning inches there. Okay. Moving on. Multitask. All right. A big one here is multitask. A lot of time management gurus said, do one thing at a time. Don't multitask. You'll just be exhausting yourself. And I'm looking at this man who's got no kids and no wife, and he's got probably still living at home. And I'm thinking, are you in a bubble? No, I have to multitask. I've learned how to multitask serving tables at Shoney's, at a diner. If I did not multitask, I would have been fired out of a job. I would have been laughed at by the cooks and the chefs in the back kitchen, because she doesn't know what she's doing, and she's untrainable. She can't be trained to place an order, bust the table, bring out the food, clean up, So I'm keeping it very real. We have to learn how to multitask, especially if you're a busy modern day woman, no matter what age you are. We have a lot to do and not enough time to do it in. So make sure you are budgeting your time and multitasking. How do you multitask? You, again, look at your priority list and you use the next time management tip. Are you ready? Drum roll, please. You got to determine your productive times. Hello, big light bulb here. Poof. So I know myself, writing for me is very, very, very energy wise. It takes a lot out of me. So even like in this past book, I would make sure that I allotted my time, like right after my workout, to write on that book, because if it got too late in the day, I would be exhausted and I'll be working with only 2% of the energy versus 98% of the energy. So I have a fun work exercise right here. Right now, think about your major tasks that you have to do and write them. I'm reading. Okay, those major tasks you have to do, I want you to allot those when you have the most energy. When do you have the most energy? Most likely, it's going to be in the morning. After your workout, you've got all that fresh blood and oxygen going, all your neurons are firing off, your dopamine is kicked in, you're acute. Yes. Absolutely, Huda. I love it. Thank you, Nicole. We love you, Nicole King. So determine your productive times. When is your productive time? I want to read, right? I want to read it. Minimize interruptions and remove distractions. So minimize interruptions. I'm going to be honest with you. I love the 3 men I live with in my home, but if I walk from this chair to the kitchen, yes, I will have 3 different tasks immediately signed to me. Mom, where's my shoes? Honey, I'm hungry. Can you make me a snack? And my other son is, Mom, I can't find my cell phone. And I'm like, whoa. Woo! Thanks, guys. I'm just walking into the kitchen to get my detox water. I'm glad I can be a ping pong here. And where do I start first? So I had a real good come to Jesus. Mid-morning. Good. I love you, Yaya. I had a really good come to Jesus meeting with my sons. I said, guys, I know we're all older now and I love you and I still want to be doing my motherly duties and my wife duties. But, you know, I have a couple of deadlines. Before you ask me, ask yourself, can I do this for myself first before I enlist my mother? You know, because they know me. People that if you're a producer, if you're a make it happen type of woman out there, everyone's calling you up. Everyone says, oh, let me get Dr. Jan on my team. Oh, let me get Yaya on my team. Let me get these VIP winners on my team because they're producers. They will get it done half the time, half the money. All right. So remember, you're gifted. You have talents. Okay. Getting up before everyone else and giving myself at least 4 hours uninterrupted time. Thank you. Always aware of my notepad. I like the notepad. I need the notepad. That's it. From when I'm walking from here to the kitchen and before I get attacked with tasks, wear the notepad. The note shows that I'm focusing on my goals. Post a picture of your notepad, Nina, please, in the group. Again, I saw it a couple months back. We need to revisit with the notepad, right? I have to use that for my son, Dale. Notepad. Love it. That is so great. We all need a notepad. So use a timer, as I aforementioned, okay? So timers are important because it gives you a really healthy relationship with time. I know from talking and consulting with people, if they know and have a really good, healthy relationship with time, okay? Because if they drag things out, I know that they're not used to really time management, or they get to the point and on to the next. If anyone has seen, you know, done a world conference with me, we did a lot in such a short amount of time. We felt like we were there at the retreat for at least 10 days. We got a lot in, and it was fun. We didn't feel rushed. We had buffer zones as well. So when you're blocking, also put little buffer at the beginning and end of a task. So say you have a coaching consultation, or you're writing a blog, or you have to do a social media post. Give yourself a couple of, you know, you block out your time, but give yourself buffers at the beginning and the end so you don't feel overwhelmed. Okay, so you're not going from task to task. You're gonna, oh, I did that. Okay, let me have a sip of water. Let me do, you know, a little jumpy, or let me just enjoy this Zen moment of kicking butt and soak in all my awesomeness before I do the next thing. And then you go on to the next task. So there's a different energy there, right? I love it. Thank you, Mama Trixie. We love you. Oh my gosh. You know what? I know we can learn a lot from you. I know you did a lot of music and traveling and productions, and it's all about time management. And when you're working with a team, you got to be a team player. And it's not all about you. That's what I love about our tribe. We're just have this beautiful collective energy. So let's go run through these, because this class is moving so fast. Set clear priorities. Clarity is key. If you don't know what your priorities are, you'll be all over the place, wasting time and energy. So be like a laser in a world of dimly lit flashlights, okay? Stop procrastinating. This is another great question. How can I stop procrastinating? Right now, go back to that tip that I said before. You got to set a deadline. If you don't have a deadline on your goal, you'll never get it done. I'm serious. So when you write your goals and for the next month, or whenever I say like progress reports are due, that right there is a great time for you to say, okay, this month I'm going to X, Y, and Z by the end of the month. I always ask you when you're going to complete it. You got to have that deadline, okay? Fun little tip. I don't like to waste paper too much, so I like to use dry erase boards, so you can just dry them off. And also I use Post-it notes here, which I was actually looking for this Post-it note, so there you go. So right now I have choreo, music, set up gym, do my happy Sunday fun day, email that I send out every Sunday. Ship the winning gift. Whoever wins today, I got to do this, right? Um, Eventually add the book to shop. And then so I already know what I need to do. It's like chicken scratch, but I can read it. So keep them around when you need to jot things real quick, right? That's another great tip. Also, I use these for the choreography. They're very handy. They're like 8x10 dry erase boards. You get them Amazon. I love those. You know, I actually have one in my car because sometimes I'm reading and I'm driving and I'm like, oh, that idea. I can just do that real quick. Also by your bedside to help you sleep better. If you're like me and your brain has a hard time shutting down, I will put a dry erase board and I'll put everything that I'm kind of still mulling over in my brain on the dry erase board and I'll say, God, I'm handing these to you now. I'm going to get my rest. And when I wake up, I'll be smarter and have more energy in the morning, right? That's another tip. Learn to delegate. When we are a VIP woman and we have a crown and it's hard for us to ask for help, I'm going to urge you to ask for help. So don't be afraid. Look, lean in on your sisterhood too. If you have a project you're working on, you need help, do that. Lean on your family. If your children are getting a little bit older and they can help out, maybe your husband, teamwork makes the dream work, enlist them. Okay, don't be afraid to ask for help. Learn how to say no. Okay, here's the big kicker. Drum roll, please. Learn how to say no. How many of you out there associate saying no to being mean and rude and unapproachable? It's actually the opposite. You're showing respect and you're being clear with your message. So the word no has immense power. It's November. It doesn't mean you're being rude or unkind. It actually means that you're being upfront, honest, and saving a lot of people time, money, and energy and confusion. I have to say that this is the #1 most powerful rule to time management. When you say no to a task or an activity that has nothing to do with your agenda or tasks at hand, you actually are creating time. You're waving a magic wand that poof creates time for everything you need to do that's going to satisfy your goals. So start to say no to activities that have nothing to do with your goals, okay? When you say yes and give your time, energy, and focus to activities that take away and distract you from your success plan, you're going to shine on your VIP throne. Don't get me wrong. I love to do charity work. I love to be a team player and help people out. That's part of my energy being a coach. That's what's my job. And I have a lot of people that are not VIPs. JNL, can you do this for me? JNL, can you put your name on my resume? JNL, can you recommend, help me here? Can you refer me to them? I'm looking for a job here. Can you drop my name on their lap? And I'm like, you know what? I don't, unless you're a VIP. I'm loyal to the women that have made their loyal commitment to our tribe. So I'm just letting you know. So I love to help other people, but you have to remember, you can't be saying yes to everybody. Learn to say no and learn how to stick up for yourself and don't look back, okay? Here's another great tip. And by the way, this is all in the latest book. All of this that I'm going over is in the new book. Thank you for everyone that purchased it. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the 5 out of 5 stars feedback as well. This is in the November month chapter. You're going to really love it. So you can actually use this book to as I said, revisit everything that you're seeing here in this video. So summarize the entire day in the morning. The first time management skill of the day should be to determine what you actually want to achieve that day, what your intentions are, and what you absolutely must accomplish. Before you check your email or respond to text messages, become very clear on your intentions for the day. Setting a clear focus for the entire day only requires as little as 5 minutes. So set your timer and do it. But it can save you several hours of wasted time and effort, okay? I love it. Who believes that you can work smarter, not harder? That's the beauty of it. You can, as your coach, as your success coach, as your productivity coach and time management coach, I'm going to show you how to get from A to Z with less time wasted, with less energy, with more joy. And I have to say, there is a subconscious block that we're going to all remove right now. For some reason, we sadly associate with doing hard work and spending a lot of time and hours on one task to make it be effective and efficient. It's almost like we feel guilty if we're cheating if we do it A to Z and we're there in less time, less money, less energy. You're not cheating, you're being smart. So remove that counter intention. Okay. Set yourself up for success. There are ways you can keep winning those inches during the day. Work smarter, not harder. It's all about that. In order to get max results in minimum time, you must see through the fluff and cut to the chase. Go straight for the jugular. Just like a chess game, sometimes you have to take one step back to get 10 steps ahead. I had to do a lot of networking in my career, and I would see people there for hours. But for me, when I was like heat-seeking missile, who do I need to speak to? Who do I need to introduce myself to? Who are the power players here? Who do I need to really meet? I would go in, meet and greet, and go home and get my rest. I didn't have time for all the, wasted energy. And then it leads to gossip and wasted time. And I'm like, no, I wanted to have that strong work ethic. And you save time that way with that clear intention and focus, right? So think about working smarter, not harder. Here's a question for you, and I cannot believe we're already at 154. This has been the best class ever. Why do you think I really ask for you to grade yourself at the end of the month and take your own pom-poms and root for yourself and look and measure your progress? I'm going to tell you why. You're building new muscles in your brain. You're building new, like the neural pathways. Your brain is moldable. And when you look back and say, wow, I did so much, and you have that dopamine release when you look back at your progress report, and you have that sense of pride, and you measured yourself, you are able to measure your results. You're actually not even measuring time. You're measuring your results. I've had women lose 11 pounds in 1 month. Okay, hallelujah. Where's the bell? Shout out to Yaya, close to 60 pounds in less than 5 months or so. So we're not measuring time, we're measuring results. So we got to flip it. We got to flip it from time to results. I need you to focus on the end result. What is your end result? And anything you do with time management wise, what is your end result? What is your main intention? To stay motivated and feeling accomplished, you have to measure your results, not your time. This is a big ticker. To be honest, sometimes we have to stop sabotaging ourselves from the start. We feel like certain tasks should take an hour to complete. There's that Parkinson's law. Oh, lose 11 pounds. That should really be more like, 6 months. No, we're doing it in 4 weeks, guys. We're doing it in 4 weeks and it's staying off. Okay. So guard your time like millions of dollars. When I started being my own entrepreneur, when I started being my own boss, I didn't have a clock in, clock out boss behind my neck, breathing down my neck. I had to be my own boss. A lot of responsibility came with that. And I want you to know you can do the same. And I had to start guarding my time like it was worth millions of dollars. Let me ask you this question. If you had $1 million, would you go and put it in the bank, guard it with your life, put it in a vault and scramble the lock and not let anyone or anybody know your code? Exactly. Do the same thing with your time. Guard it. Don't just give it to everybody like confetti and I'll waste my time over here and I'll waste my time on that post and I'll waste my time on that gossip and I'll waste my time with that toxic family member. No, guard it. And let me tell you what, the devil is busy. As soon as people catch wind, you've got some kind of focus on your life, they're going to come and see if they can steal your focus and energy. Don't let them. You're a VIP woman. You deserve to keep your eye on the prize and upwards and onwards, right? Thank you, Pile. Thank you, Kathy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hello, Melissa. Melissa Tyndall, 40 pounds. She hit the 40-pound mark. Yes, Anne got a new job and a new home. And miracles, okay, are happening here because you believe. All right, I am almost at the end. And then we're going to be doing our giveaways. And don't forget, guys, 2-year anniversary party tomorrow. Disco theme. You can come dressed up disco if you want. That's going to be a lot of fun. Dancing, some new dancing moves. Compliments of Janine. She requested that. Let's continue. Okay. VIP time management tip. This is a good one. Stop meetings from running over. Okay. I know, coming from like the corporate world and then to becoming an entrepreneur, sometimes meetings would run over and we would still not get to the point. 4 hours later, what are we doing here? What was that whole meeting about? Does anyone know? Anyone feel me? If you're in the corporate world, you're like, what was that meeting about? I don't even know. There's no clarity. That leadership was way off. That leader needs to be fired or retrained. So don't let meetings run over. In order to do a lot in a little bit of time, get what you need to get done, on to the next boom. So transition. Here's another VIP tip. Transition. What do you think I'm training you for in our VIP workouts? 30 seconds, transition. Weights, 30 seconds, transition. Cardio, transition, 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 transition. Your ability to transition from task to task will help you be more effective and efficient. I want you to take your athletic skills and drills that you learned in our VIP workouts and let them flow over into your life. Little did you know, that's how I was training you. So if you're being more productive in your time, you're getting more done, you have an upbeat attitude, that's exactly what I was how I was training you in our workouts. The ability to transition from task A to task B. Put the weights down, now burpees. Okay, pick the weights back up, let's go. You sit down, we're gonna roll out our backs. Okay, now up. I have you going, and it builds this athletic response in you so you're able to get more done in less time. Okay? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Be punctual. If you're on time, you're late. I love that. I always stress being on time. Let your friend or coworker. Okay, this is a big one. You're about to meet someone or you have a meeting and these people are late. They don't respect your time. Hate that. Hate that. You need to tell them up front. Be on the offensive. Look, I know we have a 2 o'clock meeting by Zoom, or we have a 2 o'clock meeting face to face. I have a 2:45 meeting I gotta be at. So we need to start on time and I need to leave on time. So thank you so much in advance for knowing, like, guard your time. If you have that one kind of slow moving friend or business associate, let them know in advance that you have something after that meeting so they really take your time seriously. That has helped me get out a couple of situations where people were not valuing my time. And I just had to like kind of retrain them how to book our appointments. That's another great tip. Oh my gosh. Don't lose sleep over it. Here's another time management tip. Don't lose sleep over it. If you go to bed and your brain is still on and you're worrying about it and you got to let go and let God. Worrying about it is not going to help anything. It's only going to exhaust you. It's going to sink your immune system, going to sink your ability to repair and recover after a workout, because that's when you're actually building muscle, is when you're at rest. So keep your vibration high. Don't get flustered and focus on keeping your energy positive. Remember, negative vibes drains your energy. When positive vibes, they actually boost your energy levels. So I have some fun work for you ladies. VIP queens, what was your favorite part about this masterclass? Oh man, we did a lot. Take a sip of oxygen. Donna, we love you. Welcome. What an angel. Miracles are here. Thank you, Mama Trixie, for introducing us. So happy to have you. Thank you to our Silent Angel sponsor. So happy. Natasha, Yaya. Woo, Kat. We can't wait to have Kat and Kelly on the December 18th panel. Woo. All right. So now, in closing, how do you plan on making your time work for you instead of you working for your time? What are your weak points for time management that you need to really work on? How do you plan on making more time in your schedule? Creating time. Albert Einstein said time is relative, honey. Isn't that great? Yeah, it's true. What are you going to say no to in order to say yes to your life? What are you really going to really kind of set yourself up for success now that you've learned all these success tips? Okay. Man, this is no November. Let me recap. Time is money. Set firm deadlines. Be disciplined. Learn how to multitask. Plan each day out. Visualize going through every step of your day. Determine productive times. Use a timer. Plan your workout ahead. Set clear priorities. Stop procrastinating. Make a distraction list. Learn how to delegate. Learn to say no. Summarize the entire day the night before or in the morning in your brain. Set your intentions for the day. Blocking. Use the Parkinson's law for your benefit. If you got a task to do and people think, oh, that'll give you an hour, do it in half the time. Yes, you can. If you put a timer on you and you set that firm deadline and you link joy to it, do it. Use the power of music, upbeat music, to get you going and humming and zinging. Guard your time like millions of dollars. Be punctual and let other people know that are not punctual in your life, not to waste your time. I'm going to say, I don't have a lot of pet peeves, but when people waste my time, It really peeves me. I'll tell you why. I'm so laser focused, but if they have the audacity to say, hey, Jennifer, this is really important, and I look over there and I get off of my track that I'm being successful on, and I waste my time going over there, it's got to be something very important and worth my time. And if it's just a waste of time, I don't like when people waste my time, because I don't have anyone else to do things for me. I have to do it myself, right? So guard your time, right? It's not a to-do list, it's an energy list. All right, time for the giveaways. And guys, I know this is like real techie. This saves me time. If I was gonna make it all pretty and beautiful and all that, no, give it to me raw. I like it raw. I need to know what I'm doing on these days in black and white. It's good enough. Good enough is good enough. Another time waster is being a perfectionist. It's never gonna be perfect. Make sure it's good enough and move on to the next. Okay, you'll keep your sanity and you'll save your time. All right, let's do it, guys. It's Dr. Jan here. Dr. Jan, I would love for you to go ahead and announce our winners. As she gets on and announce our winners, energy list, Kathy, don't keep doing what has failed. Hello, don't try to breathe CPR into a dead fish. It's still gonna be a dead fish, honey. Don't waste your time, okay? You like that one, Shalita? Yes, perfectionism is a killer. I really enjoy this time management. By the way, this is in the November chapter here. And also you have a little area at the back to put your notes. So this is gonna be a really great time-saving tool for you to use. I'm grateful for everyone getting the book. It's hard to believe that my 2-year anniversary was on yesterday and we're celebrating tomorrow. And then we have the book. God is just revealing his work here. I'm so grateful. All right, we got Dr. Jan with a master plan. Vanessa and Giselle, thank you so much, Dr. Jan. We applaud you. You're busy, and we applaud you for taking the time to get the shoes, box them up, send them. We really appreciate you. We know you are a busy doctor in demand, making all the happy animals feel better. So we give you a big heart your way, okay? Good. Yes, congratulations. All right, Lula V, if you're here and you'd like to give the 2 winners, who would you like to win your goodies? Is Lula V here? Lula V, step up. Lula V, step up. All right, let's see if she comes. And I'm going to announce my winner. Yay, congratulations. I'm going to announce my winner. Woo, I love you. By the way, Laura's birthday is on December the 8th. Okay, Janine's on December the 7th. How do I know all this stuff? Because I put it on my calendar. Woo! Okay. Yes. Aubrey's birthday is on the 29th of this month. Okay, here we go. Yeah. All right, so I don't see Lula V. I'll announce the winners. We have, woo! Okay, hi. Okay, here she is. Winners, Lula V. Winners. She's going to pick 2 winners. She's got some beautiful goodies, organic, healthy, cleaning supplies. I cannot wait to see who you pick. Oh, me. Please pick 2 people. Okay, I will. I should. All right, drum roll, please. We're gonna pick one of our new VIPs that has come on board. Saggy babies, yes. We're gonna pick Yamile, who has been amazing. She jumped right in. She's been fabulous. We really appreciate you and all your positive energy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And also Donna, the continuing gifts are pouring out. We're happy to have you here. You deserve this. I know that you're here for a major reason, and I'm so grateful to have you. So we'll get your address over to Lula to send out your goodies, okay? Last but not least, I'm gonna be giving my goodie box of the Dark Chocolate Volume 1, yay! Of the Reclaim and Unleash Your VIP Power book, and all the other goodies, and the teas, and the True Formula by Susan Lozier. Thank you so much. That'll be going to Callan in Tennessee. Callan, we're so happy to have you here. You know, you said you're not a fitness person, but you jumped right in. You're asking great questions. We're here to support you on your wellness journey. And I'm just so happy to have you. So congratulations to all of our winners. And we're all winners because we learned something here and we are supportive. We're going to continue to do Mama Trixie's fitness snacks, which is so much fun. Time management, I'm actually incorporating them into the weekly workouts. So You are getting them in no matter what, okay? Because we're going to support Mama Trixie. Thank you to Nina for that great idea as well. Post in the group after this what was your favorite part of the time management and how it's going to help you maximize your results and to get more done in less time and to enjoy the process, guys. Really enjoy this masterclass. Make sure you set on your calendar the 13th with Vanessa and Angelina, aka Giselle, with that mother and daughter team. It's going to wow you. And I will see you tomorrow for the party. Okay, so it's a disco theme. Feel free to wear your disco gear and have fun dancing the pounds away. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. And I believe in you. VIP power on. Love you. Bye, guys. Hoot, Alicia, Donna, Kat. Congratulations, Kat. So proud of you.